There are so many things that we need to understand about ourselves and about society and mental health. I think first of all that we all struggle at times. Too often when someone is struggling, they think they're alone, that they're the only person going through this, and that's just not true. It happens to all of us. Second, I want people to know that there is help available and that it's okay to ask for help. We need to take the stigma out of mental health. There is no shame in struggling, and there is no shame in asking for help. In fact, we need you to ask for help. And the third thing that I think is most important is that it gets better. Life does get better. I promise you, no matter how dark it is right now, it will get better. So I've had my own struggles with mental health. I know what it feels like to be bullied, to feel less than, to feel like the world would be a better place without me. I've spoken about this before, but my early teen years were very difficult for me, and suicide ideation was something that happened to me. I did think that the world would be a better place without me, and so I understand what people are going through. I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to talk to people who believed in me and helped me get the help that I needed at that early age. And I want Utahns to have the same success, the same joy that I found in my life. I want to make sure that everyone in our state feels like they belong here and that life is worth living. We desperately need you all to stay. And so that's why this is so important to me. Well, this is something that I've focused on throughout my life and my career. There are so many things that are important. The first thing is to, when I get up in the morning, is to exercise. Exercise is so critical for me. It helps me adjust to the day. It improves my outlook. When I miss a day that I don't get to run or lift or exercise, I can always tell that I'm not as healthy physically or mentally as I should be. Talking with friends and family is so important as well. Just having conversations, face-to-face conversations, putting my phone away, turning off social media, and engaging with real people helps me every single day to have a better outlook. I also really believe that our spiritual health is important to our mental health. So I like to meditate and pray and read and try to think about people outside of me. I'm always better when I'm thinking of others instead of myself. The last thing I would say that has helped me with my mental health is to serve others. If you can do one kind act a day for someone else, or multiple kind acts a day, you will see a huge improvement. When we think less about ourselves and more about the people around us, we will always end up in a better state of mental health. Well, I'm most proud of the work that we've done over the past 10 years as I got involved as Lieutenant Governor. There are so many accomplishments. Our mental health landscape is completely different today than it was 10 years ago. Maybe the most important thing we've done is the Safe UT app, which gives young people an opportunity to engage instantaneously with a mental health professional. I think we know we've saved lives. We've seen the statistics and helping so many people, but there's so much more than that. The funding we've been able to get for new resources for people who are struggling is making a tremendous difference, and I'm most grateful for the collaboration that is happening as we're bringing down stigma, bringing professionals together to help treat those who are struggling. Over the past few years, we've been trying to understand the continuum of mental health challenges and how we help everyone on that continuum. Over the past few years, we've found gaps. We now know what those gaps are, and we've been able to address those. Right now, the most important piece is to continue to get the funding necessary to fill all of those gaps, and we will do that. We'll continue to seek funding for therapy and mental health services, especially for our youth.
Now it's your turn. Why is mental health important to you? Post on social media with the hashtag #Take5 for mental health.